Do you ever have problems focusing and you can't get important work done? It's because of your environment a lot of the time. And so what I love to do is I love to be comfortable when I work and mix it up a lot. So I'll put on different kinds of music. I'll be in different situations as well. And I want to show you this little thing here. This is kind of cool. So sometimes I'll work lying down on the couch or in bed, and that's my iPad. I've got my an iPad pen that I use as well to take notes with, whatever. It's kind of fun. But I use this because I got into a car accident a couple of years ago, hurt my neck, but everything's fine now. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to teach you ways to increase your ability to focus using some of the secrets of Steve Jobs and other successful business people. Before I take you on a walk with me, my son Dylan, he's my youngest son, that's him there, and he noticed that there's a lot more pictures of his older brothers in the house. So last night he put a bunch of pictures up there of him and me as well there. So it's kind of funny. All right, here we go. Keeping it real, doing everything in one take as always. So the genius of Steve Jobs was that he always thought differently. He was very unique in his approach to everything. He loved simplicity as well, as we all know. Hey buddy, how are you? Just going for a quick walk, huh? All right. And what Steve Jobs did was all of his important business decisions were made when he was on a walk. And he used to walk with his best friend for years, Larry Ellison, who's the founder of Oracle, big software company here in the Bay Area. And that's how he would come up with his best ideas, you know, either himself or walking with Larry. And I started doing this 5 or 6 years ago, and it really has changed my life. And I figured out why. I figured out why all my best life decisions come when I'm walking. And the reason is because your brain is a muscle as well. And what happens is your brain can take in more oxygen when you're exercising. As a result, it works better. Kind of like your muscles work better in the long run if you exercise them. And so I do my best thinking when I'm walking. And what I'll do also is I'll go to the gym and I'll go in the elliptical trainer. And if I have to read anything in the afternoon, I'm not going to sit at my desk. I'll do it on the elliptical trainer on my iPad. And I get tons more work done that way because I'm taking in oxygen. I'm feeding my mind. Okay. And sometimes if you can't get in a good groove to be productive, it's because you need exercise. Okay, release endorphins, serotonin, all that stuff, so you can work better. Okay. I'm going to take you back now. Today's going to be a short one, okay? Another thing you can do is you can listen to music that inspires you. And so I have a speaker system at home, and I'll ask Siri to play classical music. But my favorite type of music to listen to when I'm really trying to focus and get into a zone is the kind of music that are from major motion pictures. And so I saw the movie Interstellar a couple of years ago. Good movie, a little slow. But the soundtrack put me into a trance. I loved it. And so I'll tell Siri, I'll say, hey Siri, play the soundtrack from the motion picture Interstellar. And it gets me in that incredible mood just to focus and enjoy what I'm doing. And when I enjoy what I'm doing, I'm really good at it usually, whatever. And I'll listen to Enya as well, which is pretty cool, really relaxing. I won't listen to any music that has words though. And so that really helps me to get into the zone. Another thing you can do is you can think about one point in your life when you were incredibly productive in a short amount of time, another hot day, and put yourself back in that position. So if it was going into the stacks downstairs in a library at your university or high school, whatever, and you went into a corner and you worked really well there for some reason, just remember that position where you were. Then go back there or go to a local public library. And work from there. Try to do a little bit of work there on the weekends if you have to. It just think about times in your life when you're incredibly focused and try to copy that environment completely. Okay, and when you're focusing on doing a task at hand at work or at home, try to be creative and approach it in a way that nobody's ever approached that business problem ever before. And that way you'll be more productive because you're thinking outside the box and you're enjoying what you're doing, so you're doing something different, right? And so I'm gonna try something very different with my vlogging, and I might crash and burn, but I always love taking risks, and you'll let me know what you think about it. So what I did was I actually, I just bought a drone. And I'm gonna, hey buddy, don't go near the pool. Okay, sorry. I just bought a drone and I'm gonna unbox it and show you exactly how it works this weekend. Not right now, it's in this box here. And I'm gonna buy another speaker system to attach to me so I can try to vlog while using a drone. I'll let you know how it works out, okay? It might not work out that well, okay? So the bottom line is, if you're having problems focusing, then just get in that peak mental state through exercise, as well as putting yourself back into the same environment you were in at one point in your life when you were very, very productive. It could be a library, it could be a Starbucks, it can be a Tim Hortons, represent, that's Canadian coffee, or any other environment, or just listen to music like this. Hey Siri, play the soundtrack for the motion picture Interstellar. Please work.
Got it. Here's the album Interstellar by Hans Zimmer.
Love it, love it. And I have actually the Australian voice for Siri. She's way better. I like her a lot more. All right, so anyway, this music is playing now on my Siri speaker device. Check it out if you can, the soundtrack for Interstellar. There's other ones that I really like as well. There's one for a movie called Empire of the Sun, which was a great movie that Spielberg did years ago. It didn't do that well, but I absolutely love the soundtrack. It was great. The Truman Show as well. That was a great soundtrack. And if you use Spotify, you can search for soundscapes and you can find great music that will get you in the mood, because at the end of the day, this is cheesy, but at the end of the day, you set the soundtrack for your life. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you, my nana. If you like this, and only if it was helpful to you, click the like button and subscribe. Thank you.